My name is Bart Huthwaite, founder of the Huthwaite Innovation Institute, and I will be your coach for this series. Should you have any questions as you apply this method, please feel free to email me. Well, in order to make sure that we're asking the right questions, we are going to be applying the can we questions. These questions have been developed at the Huthwaite Innovation Institute over the past 30 years. They force us as a team and individually to really ask questions that can surface new ideas. They significantly broaden the number of ideas or solutions that we can have. Each person on the team is asked to come up with ideas to each of them. The first one is eliminate. Eliminating things has a ripple effect. Benefits from elimination can extend across the entire life cycle. Non-existing things cost nothing, take no time, and cannot fail. Automotive designers struggled for years to reduce the cost of tires. Tires are a major cost item, of course, and 5 were shipped with every car. Then suddenly, one unconventional team had an insight. They took a new look at the spare tire's function. Instead of being viewed as a replacement, they reproduced the spare tire as merely a temporary way to get you to where your original tire could be repaired. They shrunk the spare tire. They repurposed it. The performance was intentionally reduced. Size was reduced, meaning less space and less weight. The cost was reduced to half of that of the full performance tire. If you can't eliminate or reduce something, try substituting something new. Let's take the example of the morning paper. Digital publishing is replacing print publishing. Separation, if you can't substitute it, eliminate it, or reduce it, perhaps you can separate it. Separation is the tactic of embedding functions into more chunks. You look at functions and combine them into more chunks, which can make them easier to outsource, manufacture, or maintain. The opposite of separation is integration. Integration is combining things to create a new solution. The classic example is the ice cream cone. Ice cream has been known to be invented around 2000 BC, but it wasn't until 1904 that the ice cream cone was born at the St. Louis World Fair. Working side by side at booths were a Syrian baker who specialized in waffles and a French ice cream vendor. The story goes that the ice cream vendor ran out of paper ice cream dishes and asked the Syrian baker for one of his waffles to try a new idea. He rolled the ice cream into the waffle maker's waffle like a cone so that the patron had a way of carrying the ice cream as well as eating it. The result was an immediate hit, not only at the World Fair, but across the United States. Only 10 years later, 1/3 of all of the ice cream consumed in the United States was eaten atop cones. Reuse, if you can't integrate it, reuse it. Reuse avoids the cost of development and the risk of failure. Standardization is deciding to use one solution across your entire business model chain. Let's look at the example of the left-handed steering wheel. The Model T was the first auto to feature standard steering on the left. Before that time, when traveling on dirt roads with ditches, drivers preferred to steer on the right so that they could see how close they were to running in the ditch. They also had the opportunity to have a choice between left-hand steering and right-hand steering, which created a lot of cost. But Henry Ford foresaw the advent of two-way traffic and standardized on left-hand steering so that the driver was better placed to watch out for that traffic. It was so successful that all other manufacturers soon followed in Ford Motors' footsteps. Less is not always best. Increasing performance, quality, and other attributes can give you a distinctive advantage. Let's consider the example of coffee cup holders and vanity mirrors with lights in automobiles. Chrysler, one of their suppliers, developed an interior for coffee cup holders and these mirrors that you can fold down with lights so a passenger could use them at night. It was such a big hit that a survey showed that some 25%, roughly, people bought the Chrysler product because it had these coffee cup holders and added features. Thank you very much for taking the time to review this tutorial. This is but one of several online tutorials to explain the what, the why and the how of lean design. Please contact me with your feedback and suggestions.